I'm not going to say hundreds, but a ton of these. And they had pre-sold them before they got the rights to the IP for Predator, and they were shut down before they were actually able to deliver the product.
Oh,
so it kind of just fell through. So Doc actually has a long-standing deal with anyone who can come in showing a receipt with a purchased Predator that they can come into Pinball for free and play it. So it's kind of just like, sorry this happened to you guys, but you can, get a taste of
machines.
Exactly.
Probably paid a pretty penny for that.
Yeah, no, it was insane. This is definitely one of our most rare ones. We had a special reveal on YouTube for it, so it's pretty crazy.
All right, so can you tell us about the machine behind you then? So this is just a video trying to explain what certain games are then right now. So.
Yeah. So this is Varcon. It's pretty unique. It's part of our Williams collection here. So what's cool about this game is that, well, I guess first and foremost, you got these flippers or sticks instead of flippers to hit the balls, and then in the back you're actually playing off of a mirror. So the play field is horizontal, but it looks like the image is vertical. So it's pretty cool.
All right, so then how about the granny and the gators? What's a little story about that then?
Yeah, it's just one of our two video pins here. They were trying something new. Another one of our actually Bally Midway was over here. Maybe let's see if we can get it going here. Pretty much you start off in the video, and then same thing with Baby Pac-Man, and you kind of get into these little nooks where you can then transition to the pin part of the game where you can unlock bonuses and stuff, and I believe the majority of your points come from that.
So it's basically, you would describe it as like an arcade pinball.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, so it transitions from arcade to play a little bit, then it goes to move on the storyline, you do the arcade pinball for a little bit.
Yeah, this actually was in the arcade originally before we opened up pinball in 2019, and we were tracking scores for it, as you can see. For actually, Baby Pac-Man does need the scorecard as well, but all three of these video pins were in the arcade as part of our, I guess, very pseudo pinball collection.
Cool. Hey guys, it's Laughing Lasagna with Tom from Galloping Ghost Arcade. How long have you been with the arcade?
I've been here for 7 years.
And you're enjoying every minute of it, right?
It's amazing. Every single day is a new day.
A new day, new day, new adventure, right?
New day, new adventure.
And every year they keep expanding. And this is right now one of the expansions that we've never been before. Because you heard us, we walk in, we're going, oh, it's toys. And so part of the video we're going to show here in about few minutes is we actually have a Predator machine here, and you said this is like one of the hardest ones to get by, probably.
No, this is Galloping Ghost specializes in the one of ones, and this is one of our one of ones here.
Cool. And then the other thing I was going to mention to our viewers too is this is a expansion of the arcade itself, so it's about 3 blocks down.
Yeah, it's like directly east from the arcade, straight shot right down Ogden.
And so the thing is with the machines is they're all kind of unique in their own way, which you're explaining. Like this this here is part of the original in a sense. Like these 3 here are part of the original arcade, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have your mirrored images, which is unique. I never heard of a mirrored image pinball ever. Mm-hmm. Right? And then so over here you have like some of your original, like so you have your Addams Family, Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt, and so. Kind of give me a story behind where he finds these older machines.
Yeah, I mean, back in 2018, I think we actually made an announcement at Pinball Expo. There was definitely talks of adding more pinball to the arcade. Actually, in maybe in the earlier 2010s, 2014, 2015, we did have a pinball section that was actually where our one of our new expansions are or is, and we had about 15 pins over there. Shut it down. Pinball, it's a lot of work, and the scenes doesn't really necessarily clash, but we gave what the people wanted, and in 2019 we opened up pins and the pinball section. Doc pretty much gets all of these from warehouse runs or people just maybe getting rid of them out of their houses. We're pretty much get hit up on a daily basis for people trying to sell us things. And
awesome.
It's mainly in the sense of preservation and making sure that they're publicly available for people to enjoy and stuff, and they know that we'll take care of them. So pretty much.
So the one of the machines I actually want to talk about is I've never seen a two-sided pinball machine, and this is Joust, which we all know the original arcade Joust, and it's always been a rage of a game that everybody likes. My parents are telling you.
I mean, it's one of our. It's a classic, right?
Right.
It's right there with the Robotron, Defender, and it's in the exact same realm.
And so this is basically, you would say, the adult version of Joust, because now you have it two-sided, and you say you also play the AI,
right,
as well. So the thing is with the two sides. So it's basically you're only facing not just the computer or your friend, but basically your own skills, because pinball is a skill by itself, right? Definitely. So, I mean, could you explain a little bit more about the machine at all, or?
Yeah, well, it's again part of our Williams collection with the Varcon. I guess they were trying some new things back in the day, seeing what kind of stuck to the wall, and so the game starts off as one player, and you're playing against the AI, one player side over here. And I guess the goal of this game is to just make sure you're not hitting it to the other side so the other player can't score points. You have these two hoops right here that you kind of swing them past these two gates. And I guess that's what you want to avoid in this case. And it's madness pretty much the entire time. So
it's pretty much just a beat the score type of game, right?
Oh, yeah, no, it's your run-of-the-mill pinball in terms of like how the scoring works. It's just like the gameplay is totally unique to what, you go to a normal pen and you put in 4 credits and then you take your turns, as opposed to this one where you're both playing at the same time.
Very cool. So the other thing we're going to look in the other room over here. Well, before we go there, I want to say this right here is one of the newer things I've ever seen was this machine here.
Yeah.
I love the 3D effect because they have all the little cranes in the corner over here. Like this little thing over here, and you have your little space shooters over here. I mean, do you enjoy pinball machines?
I like looking at them. The design, especially on some of the new ones that Stern's putting out, absolutely fantastic. The visuals, like the video they're able to implement. Like we got a Led Zeppelin over there that's got tons of tracks that you can kind of just play pinball to.
Right. Yeah.
It's amazing. And the cool thing about pinball is that you can kind of walk up to a pin and just you already have like a sense of familiarity because all pinballs generally play the same. Obviously, there's nuance to the rules on how pins actually play. Every single one scores differently, but the basics, you got your 2 flippers and you got to make sure the ball doesn't drain. Right. I mean, that's pretty much it. Right. So it's pretty, casual friendly. Right. And but it's also got, that insane ceiling of professionalism, and like the pros are, they're
like crazy. How to hit it, how hard to hit it.
Yeah. I mean, how to unlock certain features to get bonus points or something like that.
And you're going, how'd you do that?
Exactly.
Well, son, this is how you do this,
the pinball wizards, if you will.
Right. So the one of the machines that my buddy here is looking at, the rapid fire. So this thing here, explain the machine. This is insane.
So I guess it's a pinball in the sense that you shoot pinballs here. So it's got a Space Invaders-esque gameplay where you're shooting the aliens that are coming down at you, these little red guys right here.
Right.
And then you're using these triggers. These are, your ship, I suppose, to shoot pinballs out at the aliens. And that's pretty much it. And when it says rapid fire, you are rapidly firing these pins.
Oh, that is so cool.
These pinballs. It is very loud. It is very fun.
Okay.
You know, you got to kind of take it in small doses because it's a lot of wrist action and
All right. Gotcha.
carpal tunnel ensues. But no, it's a good time.
So live action Defender, basically. That is so cool. The other thing too was this here's another mirror image pinball in a sense.
Yeah. So we have so at least I believe the foreground is mirrored. You can kind of see down there. It might be hard to see on a phone, but
Okay.
You're basically this is more, I guess, traditionally a light gun game.
Okay.
But we just thought it fit the theme more of pinball just because how the game functions. But you're going to be just shooting the targets in the back there.
Okay.
And I believe there's some movement. We had Paul Niemeyer out for the reveal of this here, Midnight Marauders. He did all the art on it. He did
Really?
a lot of
That is so cool.
A lot of Midway stuff too. So yeah, it's a beautiful looking cab.
Awesome.
Really, really cool.
So we're doing like a quick little pan over here. So the thing is, I'm looking at all these different machines and everything. What is the oldest machine here that you know of?
Oldest machine might be, let's see, off the top of my head. I'm no aficionado for sure. I mean, it's got to be either Space Invaders or Fireball.
Okay.
I know. I mean, you can kind of just tell, like, aesthetically, how things changed and it became a little more sleek over the years.
It's totally abstract.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, because there's a machine that, remember, we watched that, we made a video there in Fremont. That guy had a I think it was 60s arcade cabinet. And this thing was literally just amazing because the art, you tell the paint was fading, there's some chips and everything, and he's like, it still works. Have fun with it. And I'm just saying, this place here, guys, the pinball location for Galloping Ghost Arcade is one of the coolest sections ever. So, Laughing Lasagna with Tom here saying, have an awesome time of your time over here, guys. You'll love it. Have a laugh in life, and I'll see you guys next time.